Very good morning, dear students. This is lecture number 2, and in this lecture, we are going to start chapter number 1. The title of chapter number 1 is Study of Phyla globosa. In this chapter, we will dealing with following contents: introduction of the chapter, study of Phyla globosa, systematic position of Phyla globosa, then habit and habitat of the Phyla globosa, external characters of the Phyla globosa. In external characters of the Phyla globosa, we will study shell and operculum of the Phyla globosa. Then study of body of Phyla globosa, mantle and pallial. In mantle, we will dealing with mantle cavity and pallial complex. Then body wall or integument of the Phyla globosa, body cavity, then locomotion in Phyla. Then we will dealing with some sort of the systems which are present in the body of Phyla globosa. The first system is digestive system, and in digestive system we will dealing with alimentary canal, associated digestive glands, food and feeding mechanism of the Phyla globosa. The second system is respiratory system. Third system is circulatory system. Fourth system is excretory system. Fifth system is nervous system, and the last system is reproductive system. And in reproductive system, we will dealing with both types of the reproductive system, that is male reproductive system and female reproductive system. And the last topic is sense organs in Phyla globosa. These are the different types of the contents, and all these contents are important while studying Phyla globosa. In this lecture, we will going to learn introduction of the Phyla globosa. Dear friends, we know that the kingdom Animalia is grouped into the three groups: non-chordate, hemichordate and chordate groups. The chordate groups is further divided into the two important groups: invertebrate and vertebrate animals. The invertebrate group consists of the 9 phyla, and if we see the population of the different phyla, the phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum in correspond to the number of animals, and after the Arthropoda, phylum Mollusca occupy second position and includes large number of species. Over 80,000 living species of the phylum Mollusca have been described, and about 35,000 fossil species are recorded. In molluscan animal, the hard calcareous shell is present, and this hard calcareous shell increases the chances of preservation, and hence rich fossil record of the mollusk came into existence in the early Cambrian period. The word mollusk means soft and include a variety of heterogeneous form. Mollusca means soft bodied animals, and the phylum Mollusca includes variety of heterogeneous forms. They have soft unsegmented bodies with a slippery skin, are commonly sheltered in a hard calcareous shell, forming a sort of protective covering. That means if we see the body of the molluscan animals, the body of the molluscan animal is soft, unsegmented, with slippery skin, and the body of the molluscan animal is commonly sheltered inside the hard calcareous shell. That means this hard calcareous shell act as a protective covering in molluscan animal. Shell also prevent desiccation of animal, particularly in land forms. Each species of the phylum Mollusca possess a shell of its own peculiar shape or making, so that it is can be identified by its shell alone. Therefore, shells are important from taxonomic point of view. The most of the molluscan animals, they having specific type of the shell, and the shape of the shell is important from taxonomic point of view. The shape of shell is responsible for the identification of the animals. Moreover, shells are often imaginally beautiful, attractive, and can be easily preserved. The study of mollusk is called as malacology. The study of mollusk is called as malacology, and the study of shell of the molluscan animal is called as conchology. These are the two important terms, malacology and conchology. Malacology means study of molluscan animal, and conchology means study of molluscan shell. Collection of variety of mollusk shells and their use in ornaments shows piece and wall pieces is a delightful hobby of millions of peoples all over the world. Number of peoples, millions of the peoples, they having hobby to collect a variety of the molluscan shells, and these peoples uses these collected shells in ornaments. The study of molluscan shells affords an interesting and challenging pastime to anyone interested in natural history. The mollusks are widely distributed, and many are found on land, in freshwater, and in sea. If we see the distribution of the molluscan animals, the molluscan animals are found on land, called as the terrestrial mollusk, as well as in fresh water called as the freshwater mollusk, and in sea water called as the marine water mollusk. The molluscan animals are very common on coastline areas, except the regions where extreme cold conditions are present. They are most abundant within the tropics and shows great diversity in forms, structure, habits and habitats. They are highly adaptive and occupy all possible aquatic and terrestrial habits except aerials. Due to the presence of shells in many mollusks, their mode of existence is also affected. Mostly they are marine, living in shallow waters or among coral reefs, but some occur down to great depth while others are pelagic. The most of the mollusks are found in the sea water, living in shallow waters or in coral reef areas. Up to the great depth, they also occurs in loose and shiny beaches, the slimy mud flat beset with mangroves, rocks, estuaries, marshes, rivers, streams, forests and deserts. Some mollusks live as endoparasites in the body of other animals. The mollusks are capable to feed on any possible food. Majority of the molluscan animals are herbivores, while some are carnivores as well as parasitic. The mollusks are of diverse form and size. For example, the chitons are of 1.5 to 30 centimeter long, whereas giant squid is the largest invertebrate known, having a 6-meter body and 10.5 meters tentacles. About 10 lakh species of the mollusk are of economic importance to the man. Today, clams, oysters, scallops, squids and others are extensively used as a human food in many parts of the world. The molluscan animals provides the food to the increased population. Many species of the oysters provides us beautiful pearl. That means pearl industries. Because of the pearly iridescence, the shells of the clams are used in buttons, knife handles and other ornamental objects. All the mollusks are not beneficial to the man. Some of the mollusks are harmful to the man. They damage cultivated plants. Some of the mollusks serves as a intermediate host for different types of the parasitic trematodes as well as domesticated animals. The mollusk shell provide the best fossils of any animals in the world. The shells are also useful for study of geological ages of various layers of the earth. Mollusk fossils are indispensable to the science of geology and petroleum geology. Marine mollusk fossils also used by petroleum geologists to locate valuable oil deposits which lie several kilometers below the surface of the earth. This is all regards to the introduction of the chapters. Thank you very much.